Huge.
That's a big fish.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome to Federation Angler TV. The 2015 Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit returns to scenic Kinzua Reservoir out of Bradford, Pennsylvania, presented by Zippo Outdoor. The Cabela's MWC rules are simple. Two-person teams will be allowed to weigh 5 walleyes measuring 15 inches and over each day, and the team with the heaviest 2-day total weight will be crowned the winners. Totally surrounded by forest, Kinzua Dam and Allegheny Reservoir are at the heart of one of the largest and most popular outdoor recreation complexes in the northeastern United States. The reservoir spans the border between Pennsylvania and New York. In Pennsylvania, the reservoir is completely surrounded by the Allegheny National Forest, and in New York State by Allegheny State Park and the Seneca Nation of Indians.
We actually regulate our own territorial waters opposed to the states that we border. So within the Seneca Nation, there's a four walleye catch limit, minimum size of 15 inch. But however, there's a slot within that regulation, which is a 21 inch. So only one of your 4 walleye can be 21 inches or larger. The Seneca Nations waived that regulation for this tournament to appease the anglers and Masters Walleye Circuit. 2009, Seneca Nation began construction of a walleye hatchery in response to the lack of walleye populations within the reservoir, which the tribe still depends on. We finished the construction in 2012. Our building is a 100% green facility. This will be our 4th year running. It is a walleye exclusive hatchery, and that was obviously in response to the lack of walleyes and the preservation of our heritage and culture.
Day 1 of the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit tournament here on Kinzua Reservoir. Got a beautiful day, the rain's passed through. Bite's been a little tough for the guys pre-fishing, a lot of little fish, but do expect some nice baskets today. The fish are really starting to turn on. I think this could be the weekend where they really start biting. So we're gonna go out and give it our best, have a lot of fun, and couldn't be happier.
Morning.
We start our first day coverage with Kevin Hind and Eric Nelson.
We got the main river channel right here with a lot of current, and right off this river there's a gravel finger, I call it, and you're gonna see it. We just got on the tip of it right now, and those fish will come up here and sit on this, and there's one right there on the very tip of it. Feels like we got kind of a little bit of a north wind going on here. Never done really well with this exact wind that we have right now. Well, I mean, it does seem to have changed a little bit right now.
Oh yeah, here in New York we fish in anything. It's never the same any one day, so it's always different, and just gotta fish with, do what we can to deal with what we got.
Little perch.
You know, I had an old guy once tell me right over there, don't ever leave the perch. We were catching perch and I was complaining about it. And he recommended that I stick around when you're catching perch because the walleye are not far behind.
Nope.
Now we're checking in with Ryan Rieger and Joe Papalea.
Catching a lot of fish, a lot of little ones. We got a couple keepers. Put a bunch of them on the board. We're just trying to get a limit here. We're gonna go pull some cranks and try to catch a big fish.
That's what we really like to do here, is lead core cranks, but these storms been knocking these fish down. It seems like you gotta finesse them.
So hopefully we can pick up our 5 with enough time to get on out there and pull some big stuff, and
Try to get a big one.
yeah.
Yes! Another one. A couple more bites and we're gonna start coring. We're just fishing a series of humps right here. You could see when you zoom out. It's just, that's the shallow part of it. And then all around the contours, it drops off and we're just working the edges.
There he is right here.
Yeah, it's a keeper.
Yes. Nice.
One more, baby. Right off that hump.
We got 4 up to this point, nothing too big, but it's just been a grind. We're probably gonna stick to the worms till we get our last keeper, and just to make sure we get our 5, and we'll be out there in the deep water trolling for a real big one.
More coverage of the 2015 Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit at the Kinzua Reservoir when we come back. This episode of Federation Angler TV is brought to you by Zippo Outdoor, making the great outdoors greater. Berkeley, catch more fish. And by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Welcome back to Federation Angler TV and coverage of the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit at Kinzua Reservoir, presented by Zippo Outdoor. We're continuing our coverage of the 2015 Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit with Mike Mahalik and Scott Hotelling.
3 in the box, need 2 more. One good one, no good unless you have the other 2.
The fishing's been tough for the past month. The weather's been unstable, cold water. But you know, we fished all the local tournaments and it's been taking 8-10 pounds to win or place. But the fishing's been better in the past, I would say. We have 7 pounds in the box, and yeah, I do believe it'll keep us in the game. 7 pounds, a pretty average limit here, and we're just hoping to put another one with it. This one we'll put in the box. 17 inches.
We're now joining in with Doug Yohe and Charlie Brandt.
The biting, it's been tough, and there's a lot of little fish in this reservoir, and trying to get them over the mark is hard. So we want to try and get 5 legal ones, and then we're gonna go use a technique with some jigging wraps and things like that to try and get some bigger fish. And as you can see right off the bat, we're popping little ones, and that's the story of the Kinzua Reservoir. It just seems like there's just a lot of small fish. I don't think so. Little guy thought he was big. Fairy tales can come true, it can happen to you when you're young at heart. He's trying to catch that fish that's floating right there, right there. That's pretty cool.
He's on it.
Hey, come on, Osprey.
I took it right off your line.
Yeah, he did.
You see that?
What the heck are you doing there, little bird? That case knife is beautiful. Makes a wonderful product, holds an edge, easy to sharpen. Use it every day. Always with me. How's it going, man?
Slow. What you got?
Oh, we're knocking the heck out of him.
We're just upgrading now.
Let's continue our coverage with Craig Yankaski and Donald Hicks.
1 keeper. And that's about, I think I measured 16 and a half or 16.
Yeah.
I don't usually fish up here. I usually fish down lower, mostly in the PA side instead of the reservation water. But yesterday we marked fish up here, so we decided to hit it this morning. Usually it's pretty good. For some reason, the last month?
Yeah, this year's been tough.
It's just tough.
Yeah,
you got to get on to biting fish, and sometimes you can't find those biting fish.
Seems like the bite's awful short here too. I mean, they just bite for a little bit and that's it. Oh, I'd say if you got 10 pound a day, you'll win. But I'd say five fish each day is gonna keep you in the top 10 or 12.
Both of them, one on Roulette, one on Sheffield.
It's the end of day one, and anglers are now heading back for weigh-in. Fishing was tough as expected, but anglers still managed to catch big bags. There's a tie on #1 seed team Mike Mahalik and Scott Hotelling, and Team Randall and Chris Smith. They both brought in a total weight of 8 pounds, 11 ounces.
We've been fishing together. Last weekend we had a 15-pound basket here in the same lake, so we have a good game plan right now. We just gotta get a little bit of luck to bring us through this.
We're tied for first, and we're very happy with that. And we did have one big fish today.
That big fish was everything today. It put us on top. Yeah, I think we have a little bit better idea of what we're going to do tomorrow and might be able to catch a little bit more. Hopefully the right size.
Federation Angler TV will be right back after these messages.
That's why we came here.
This episode of Federation Angler TV is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. G-Juice Live Well Treatment. Yellow Bird. We help anglers catch big fish. And by Mercury, #1 on the water. Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter for hunting, fishing, and outdoor gear, is in its 14th season as title sponsor of the MWC. And this event is proudly presented by Zippo Outdoor.
We're here in Bradford, Pennsylvania for the Cabela's Master Walleye Circuit, and Zippo's the sponsor this week. We're thrilled to have everybody here in our hometown. At Zippo Outdoor, we make our products to fit into 4 categories: fire, cooking, heat, and light. And on the table here, we've got our reusable hand warmer, metal hand warmer, which is great for staying out in cold weather longer, keep your hands warm. Our flex neck utility lighter, great for starting fires or in and out around the house. Our campfire carrier, which helps you carry wood. And this is our 4-in-1 Woodsman, which is a axe and bow saw all in one, 10-stake puller and a mallet, so you can cut, carry, and light your fire. Windproof stove here, which is designed to have adjustable feet, bubble level to make that experience much, much better. Uses wind collars to direct more heat towards the pan. We've got our all-terrain grill, the perfect grill for taking food on the go. What's great about this is you just press 2 buttons and down it goes, and you're on your way. Rugged lantern here in the cooler, and the great thing about our rugged lantern, it truly is rugged. We've made this thing to withstand 5-foot drops, and that's right on concrete, and it's still working. So those are some of the products. You can check them all out at zippooutdoor.com.
It's the final day of the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit at Kinzua Reservoir. Let's continue our coverage with Glenn and Matthew Bozer, a father and son from Bradford, Pennsylvania. They sit on 3rd place from day one.
Today's going well. We put a real nice fish in the box first thing this morning, and then we've caught 18 shorts, and one other keeper I think is about 17. That kid back there we qualified for the NTC when he was 6 years old. I told you that the other day. Him and his brother both qualified with Matthew when he was 6, and his younger brother I qualified with him when he was 6, Nicholas. Pretty cool.
We've won quite a few tournaments on this spot, caught a lot of big fish off of it, so we're hoping we can get a big one off there right now. Net.
Right, there we go. There you go. Close, real close. Whoops.
Oh no, I think he's good.
Yeah, he's close. I think he makes it.
Oh yeah.
Good. All right, we're going nowhere. Good job.
Let's check back in with one of the leaders from day one, Mike Mahalik and Scott Hotelling.
Good one.
Yes. That's why we came here. Cool.
That's a nice 20-inch fish for the Kinzua Reservoir. Yeah, our fish have moved. We have to find them. It looks like we're going the right direction. At least
we're marking quite a few more fish here. We're getting a few bites, so that's encouraging.
Now we're checking in with Randall and Chris Smith.
Hey, there's one. All right, hooked up.
Hopefully it's a good one.
Nope, I think I got a white bass, Chris.
Does it feel good, or, I mean?
No. That might not be too bad.
Well, we might want to keep it.
I don't think he's gonna go 15, but we'll see.
Keep him up.
That's probably gonna
that's
go.
a keeper.
Measure him and box him.
Hold on. I'd say 16, yeah. 15
Oh, baby.
and 3/4.
That's all. Whoops. We only got 3 keepers the second day. If we'd have got one more fish, we'd have been in cut a paycheck out of it, but that's the nature of it. We just figured like that happens on this lake.
Randy, you're about.
Holy, Chris.
Probably a pike.
No, it's a big fish. I don't know what it is.
Holy, Randy.
That's a big fish.
It's huge. I can't even.
That's what I'm
Look at him.
saying. Just take it nice and easy.
This episode of Federation Angler TV has been brought to you by Low Equipment Attachments, Lowrance, Find, Navigate, Dominate, and by Abu Garcia for life.
Randy, you're about.
Holy, Chris.
Probably a pike.
No, it's big, whatever it is.
Oh my God, yeah, he's. You're gonna let me lose it for you, huh? Yeah. The way it's running, it's gotta be a pike.
I'm gonna say it's a pike, but
If it's not, this might be one of the biggest ones we've had.
I'll take the big
ever.
one. Just keep nice steady pressure.
Oh, I am, Randy. I'm babying him. Wow, he's still. Look at him, man. He's gonna be a pike.
Oh, I'm sure, but I want my plug back. It's a carp. Frickin' carp.
My God. Oh, man. Tournament winner.
Oh.
Jeez.
I'm just gonna turn him and dump him. Oh, that was fun.
The 2015 Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit at Kinzua Reservoir, presented by Zippo Outdoor, is finally in the book. It was a grind for all anglers because of changing weather conditions. Finishing in third with a 2-day total of 13 pounds, 3 ounces are Dwayne Cawley and Steve Cawley. They took home $2,500 cash, plus $1,680 from the option pot. Second place belongs to Mike Mahalik and Scott Hotelling, with the total weight of 13 pounds and 9 ounces, and claimed $3,800 in cash. And the champions of the 2015 Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit at Kinzua Reservoir are Pennsylvania's Ryan Rieger and Joe Papalea. They sacked a 2-day 10-fish limit, weighing 15 pounds 6 ounces. The win was worth over $13,000 to the pair, including $7,400 in cash, along with the $1,000 Ranger Cup contingency and $200 Okuma bonus. He and Papalea of Warren also pocketed $2,520 in cash from the option pot, and a $1,000 Cabela's National Team Championship prize package, including paid entry into the 2016 NTC, travel stipend, team jerseys, and plaques. Big Fish honors and the $200 Zippo Hot Hand Award went to Terry Zampogna and Tony Avenali for a 6-pound, 7-ounce walleye. In 7th place, Jesse and Dylan Nussbaum collected the $500 Lowrance Electronics contingency. In all, the Cabela's MWC awarded a payback of over $33,000 in cash and prizes.
I've been fishing the Masters since I think in 2002, and I've been trying my whole time to get a win. I almost got a few, but never could get first place. So it's overwhelming. Yeah, it feels unbelievable.
I mean, I knew we were going to do pretty good, and and then after this, I mean, it's just pretty overwhelming. I didn't really expect to do it with such little weight, I mean, everybody was talking about it was going to take 20 pounds, 25 pounds, and I knew we had about 7 and 8, and yeah, it's great.
Congratulations to all anglers who participated in the 2015 Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit at Kinzua Reservoir, presented by Zippo Outdoor. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next episodes of Federation Angler TV.
Big fish looks like. Much right now.